of the wall. The length of the wall is about 2 kilometers. So it will take you about, I don't know, it means it depends how fast you walk, but it can take you about just an hour to walk around, take photos. There are 18 towers that support a wall. Originally, they were flat on the top because they were also watchtowers. In the 17th century, there had been 2 more walls built already. That's why it became like a representative part of the Moscow Kremlin. So superstructures, the green superstructures were added. And on the top of 4 gates, there were double-headed eagles showing strangers where the exit was. Because being inside the Kremlin for the stranger, it was quite difficult to find their way out. It's a huge area, 28 hectares. And so all the towers, they have names, except 2 which are from the eastern part of there, over there. They are called First Nameless Tower and Second Nameless Tower. So the name can be translated like that. Behind me is the Holy Trinity Tower, and so the double-headed eagle was replaced in 1935 by 5-pointed star, the symbol of Bolshevik revolution. For them, 5-pointed stars symbolized 5 populated continents where they wanted to spread their ideas and to build new state, just socialist or communist states. And so first stars were made of stainless steel, decorated with semi-precious stones, brought from the Ural Mountains. But on the top of the towers, they looked ugly because the weather was really bad. The rain, snow, and the color vanished, and it was pretty hard to polish them every month. That's why, and besides, they were too heavy, and the wind right now is peaceful, but usually there is a strong wind blowing. So there was a danger of collapsing. That's why in 1937 they were replaced by 5-pointed ruby stars. So 3-layer glass to which special color was added to make them red, symbolizing blood of those who died in the October Revolution. The weight of each star, there are 5 of them, is 1 ton, approximately 1 ton, slightly different because the height of the tower is different, so the size of the stars is different, so from the ground they should look alike. That's why about 1 ton each. They are empty, hollow inside. There are powerful lamps, and at night they are lit by red. If you were here yesterday night, you could see them. And besides, what is really interesting, then by Italian architect Fioravanti. Actually, when Russians came to Italy to hire architects to be brought to Russia to build walls and cathedrals, he was in prison. Because he was not only a talented architect, he was talented in many things, and also he could print false money pretty good. And so, but anyway, he was taken to prison, and the Russians paid quite a lot of money to get him out of prison and to bring him here. Then he was sent for 2 years on a trip around Russia, so he could learn principles of Russian architecture. And though he was an Italian, inside it's some Italian innovations, but outside it looks like a typical Russian Orthodox cathedral with just a simple decoration outside, some murals above the gates, and arcade stripe or belt around it. And so this cathedral was used for many different events, like the coronation of Russian tsars and later emperors. They traveled from St. Petersburg here for coronations. Elections of patriarchs. It was a burial place for patriarchs. There were 2 important marriages. Ivan IV got married here, as well as his father got married inside the church. He got married here for the first time. He was actually married 7 times, I mean, Ivan the Terrible. And so Alexei Mikhailovich, father of Peter the Great, baptized all his 13 children inside this church. Also, special services before important battles were held inside, as well as victories were celebrated. So it's the biggest, not only a church, a celebration place as well. solid cake.
Look at that. That is so nice. Wow, he does a really nice job.
What do you have for sweets?
Chocolate? Whatever the chocolate is?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he did a good job.
Brownie, chocolate,